All right, I'm not sure if my webcam is failing because I've been noticing it's pausing a lot. So if it is, I apologize, but it is how it is. So hopefully you can just understand this listening to my voice. All right, so remember last problem string we learned about something called constant difference. And what we want to do with that is we want to change our subtrahend, or that second number, the number that we're using to remove, I guess, from the first number. We want to change that to a friendlier number, okay, a whole number, or not a whole number, a number with zeros in it, so that it makes our lives a little easier. So thinking about that, presenting you with this first problem, go ahead and try and solve it. All right, so if I rewrite this, so I can start respecting place value and everything. If I have 543 minus 199, man, I have to borrow and all that, when all I really have to do is I just have to add 1 to each number to change this to 544 minus 200. Again, that's the same problem. That is the same difference. Way simpler calculations to get to 344. All right, let's see what's next. We have 7 and 32 hundredths minus 6 and 59 hundredths. How do we get that subtrahend, 6 and 59 hundredths, to a whole number to help us out? Go ahead and give it a whirl. All right, so again, if I rewrite this, I have 7 and 32 hundredths minus 6 and 59 hundredths. When we're writing it as a column, we have to really pay attention and make sure we are aligning the place value correctly. So I could try this and kind of get confused and start thinking, but again, I don't want to do what they tell me. I want to break free, if you're a Queen fan. I want to get my subtrahend to a whole number. I could remove 59. That's going to be a little tough for me to figure that out. So I'm just going to go ahead and round up, get it up to 7. So that means I'm going to add 41 hundredths to each number so that my difference is constant. So that means my new equation is 7 and 73 hundredths minus 7. Again, the same equation. Different numbers, same results to get me 73 hundredths. Let's see what's next. 4 and 21 hundredths minus 2 and 78 hundredths. Now, before you start this one, why don't we want to get this to a whole number? That's right. Zeros complicate things when you're subtracting from them. You have to borrow, and you're like, wait, is it a 10 now? Is it a 9? What do I do with the thing? And even at my ripe old age of 45, I still sometimes kind of forget what I'm supposed to do when there's like 9s and zeros and all of that. So whenever we are in doubt, whenever we can, we should try and use that constant difference strategy. So go ahead. All right, so I have 4 and 21 hundredths minus 2 and 78 hundredths. I want to get my 2 and 78 hundredths to a whole number. The easiest way would be to add, what is that? 2 gets me to 80 and then 20. 22 hundredths, and I'm going to add 22 hundredths to my number up top to give me now a new equation, a simpler equation of 4 and 43 hundredths minus 3. So now that gets me to 1 and 43 hundredths. Again, I mean, if you want me to prove it to you that it's the same, I can. So I'm going to borrow 2 times 1. I borrow 110. I'm going to put it to 11. So 11 minus 8 is 3. Well, now I need to borrow a 10 from here, which is actually 100, but let's not get into that. So now, or it's actually a 1. I don't know. And I have 11 minus 7 is 4. I have to drop down the decimal point, and then 3 minus 2 is 1. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. All right, cool. Let's see what's next. Ooh, is that it? I think so. All right. 9 and 15 hundredths minus 5 and 87 hundredths. Okay, so again, rewriting this as a column, paying attention and respecting place value. I don't want to do this problem. I want to get my 5 and 87 hundredths to 6, so that means I'm going to add 13 hundredths. So I need to do that to keep it constant. So my new problem is 9 and 28 hundredths minus 6. 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 minus 0 is 2. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 and 28/100ths is your answer. At this point, you are finished with this work. Now you need to try it on your own. Remember, rewrite the equation showing you understand the strategy and provide your answer. Or you could also take a picture of your work and submit it that way. All right, bye.